Immediately after the loss, um, because I lost the weight fairly quickly using Weight Watchers, and I consistently lost probably between 8 and 10 pounds a month at least. Sometimes there was at least one month where I lost 13 pounds over the entire month. There was never a month where I actually gained weight until I actually got down to probably in the 150s, or actually not even then probably. I don't think I even gained weight then. I was probably after I actually hit my goal weight that I started to go up or down a little bit, a pound or two. But I've been pretty consistent because it's been over 5 years, 6 years now since I actually hit my goal weight. Everything written down. I also still have my notebooks from writing down all of my meals, everything that I ate, and my activity. I have all that stuff. I hope to eventually be able to post some of that. I have a website that I've developed, Get Fit with Jessie, GetFitWithJessy .weebly.com, where I have posted some stuff to try to help other people too. Some of my links to like bodybuilding.com. I've also posted some recipes on there. All of my videos that are on YouTube are posted there, and I'm hoping to be able to add some more stuff to that over time, and maybe some actual workout plans and some more dietary stuff, and even menus as to like when I was a certain weight, what I actually ate during the day. So I've showed you my body. Most of the questions that I get are how did I do it, which I think I've covered. Weight Watchers. I learned and I used the system, and I actually only went once about every 3 or 4 weeks because I'm poor and I couldn't afford to go. But in order to keep myself on track, because the original plan was just to go get the information, get the books, and do it myself at home. But I wanted to be held accountable, and so Weight Watchers has a plan, a flex plan, that you can just go weigh in once a month. As long as you weigh in that once a month, you just pay your fee that one time. So at least that's the way it was. I assume they still have that. So that's what I did, and it took me approximately a year and a half. I started in April of 2003. My youngest son was born in October of 2002, October 30th, and so he was about 6 months old when I actually started. So I had a 6-month-old baby, plus his 2-year-old brother, or 2.5-year-old brother, I guess, at home. And I was a stay-at-home mom at that point, but in between, it was only a few months after I started Weight Watchers and I went back to work too. So I had 2 kids at home and was working besides, and taking care of home, my family, work, everything. So that's not an excuse either. I was poor, still am. So people who use excuses that I don't have the money, if I had all the money, then I could just go pay somebody to help me, or I could go do this. Well, I didn't have a lot of money. You do what you can. And it's all about your own motivation and your own mindset. And if you really want to take care of yourself and you really want to do it for yourself, you will do it no matter what the circumstances are. So Weight Watchers, if you're not familiar with the plan, basically teaches you to eat the appropriate portion sizes, teaches you to eat lower fat foods, more fiber, more fruits and vegetables, drink your water, have a certain amount of dairy, go to the low-fat dairy. And it's a progression. I didn't just cut everything out all at once, but I did really realize how much extra food I was eating. When I started Weight Watchers in that first month and went to actually portioning my food and realizing before how much I was eating, it was no wonder that I was getting to be so big. So that's a main thing, is actually learning how to portion your size foods. Realizing that a piece of meat the size of the palm of your hand is a serving, not this much meat covering your whole plate. And then looking at nutrition labels, learning to read nutrition labels is very important. And that's one of the things with Weight Watchers. They teach you to look at nutrition labels because in order to figure out your points values for things, you have to look at the nutrition label, look at the number of calories, look at your serving size, look at the amount of fat in it, look at the amount of fiber in it. Those are all the things that you had to look for. So I found it to be a very simple program. It was very easy to keep track of the points. I recommend it to anybody who wants to lose weight. But the main thing is that if you really want to change your body and you want to transform yourself, then your whole mind has to be into it, and you basically have to not allow yourself to fail. And it's basically because everybody has their slack moments where you'll indulge in something, but it's a matter of letting that go and just not keeping on that same path. You have to, if you're going to have something that you probably shouldn't have had, it's a little high calorie and you blow your points for the day, then the next day you just have to start back over again and realize, hey, every day is a new day. And if you can do that and then get yourself to that 80%, man, I'm telling you, you're going to see some major changes in your body, and you'll see the changes, you'll feel the changes in your mind, because you become more confident, that self-confidence, that self-esteem, to know that you're able to do things for yourself, that you're actually, when you start seeing that scale, the numbers go down on the scale, and I was dropping about a pant size every month, and that was unbelievable, awesome. I mean, I had several different sizes in my drawer, so I could just take out a new size pretty much every month there for a while. You drop 10 pounds and I was down to a pant size. I didn't just start like going hog wild on exercise when I started Weight Watchers. I basically just walked more and more and more. I made a very committed effort to get off my butt and move. I shut off the TV. I didn't go and turn that stupid TV on every morning and sit there and watch what was going on. I actually got up and I had my breakfast and I just started doing things. I went for a walk, and I walked as much as I could during the day. And then I also started to add other exercise. I had some hand weights that I had since when I was in high school or college, and I started to do some weight training with that. Very minimal, but I had a book that I used and I started doing that. And then I also ordered some exercise videos from collagevideo.com, which I highly recommend. It's also on my website as a link. I started with some Leslie Sansone walk aerobics for inside, because winters are terrible up here in the north and there was no way I was going outside to walk, I can tell you that. Not when it's 20 below and the wind is blowing. No thanks. I also bought a Gazelle. Tony Little's Gazelle. It's an awesome machine. I love it. Very low impact, and I mean, just to be able to get that exercise, and you can set it up in front of the TV if you want your TV time, 45 minutes, half hour, whatever it is, whenever you're watching on that show, be on that Gazelle and moving. I also got some weight training videos. Altheatized was one of them. Pump Fit. And then I also got the Crunch Boot Camp video, and I loved both of them, and I progressed a little at a time. And I really didn't start hitting the exercise very hard until I lost that first 50 pounds, and then I started to actually add more because I could do more. And you kind of slowly have to build up your cardio and weights, because you don't want to go hog wild into it and make yourself sore and feel miserable, because then it defeats the purpose and you're not going to want to do it anymore. But when you can actually feel proud of yourself and feel good after doing a workout, and then you can keep remembering how good you feel when you do it on a regular basis, it's another boost in your confidence and your self-esteem, and you're going to want to keep doing it more and more and more. So, I'm not real sure what else I should say right now on this video. I probably have gone long enough already, so I guess that's about it for right now. I hope that that's answered a couple of the questions and give me a little more proof for all those skeptical people out there that I actually was the fat girl in the video, and all of those pictures are of me. So, and this is what I look like now. And hopefully every day, I think it's a challenge, just every day, every year, every month, whatever. I want to look better at 50 than I did at 20. So, and I think I can do it. So, thank you for watching. Bye.